The following is a presentation of the Kodiak V-Sports Network. Virtual teams, real-life hype.
Hello and welcome wherever around the world you are watching to the frigid north, the Resolute Beach Sirens in their home opener tonight against the Drastrea White Nightwings, joined by Dream Witch Vtuber Lane Breyer. My name is Kodiak. Happy to have you aboard. We'll get you the starting five here real quick. For the Nightwings, Hoffman, Hesse, Burns, Bourgeois, and Woolridge. For the Sirens, Matt, Ocala, Roncic, Collison, and Guns. You join us for the on-demand game here of round 2 of the VTBA, and we are set to get this party underway.
Callie, take a breath.
Yeah, sorry, that was a lot to get out real quick. And we got a lot
I stopped breathing, okay?
And we got
I took a breath and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, we got a ball game waiting for us here. Happy to have you aboard here on YouTube.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm excited for this game. These are two teams that I actually really like. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how they do.
And we're going to start out here with a couple of traded three-point tries. Hoffman on one side, and it looked like it was Ocala on the other. Nightwings coming off a big 71-64 win over the Camp Cryptid Lunas with plays like that from Willis Hoffman.
Well, Callie's one thing that we know is that the Nightwings are really good with those long shots.
They do great with the long ball, and they play the game at a very high tempo, and that was what got them the win over the Lunas. Quick shot from inside the paint here from Marcelo Ocala. Stripped away. Alan Woolridge going to bring this back up court. Hesse
nice
thinks about
pass.
pulling the trigger and just blows past.
That was a really nice pass.
It was. Phenomenal work so far from the Nightwings early in this one. Marcelo Ocala going to have a shot at the three.
Ooh.
Will rattle in and out. Woolridge going to take this one away. The Resolute Beach Sirens coming off of a 79-72 loss in round 1 over the Soda Springs Carbonators, and Willis Hoffman is heating up.
You know, that's kind of awkward, seeing as they're in the cold and they're cold-blooded. But, you know, something's got to happen.
Yep, something's got to happen here, and all that's happening right now is the Nightwings are on fire.
I don't think that's good for a vampire. I think that means that they're in the sun.
Yeah, and the sun is shining bright right now. Quarantine Bourgeois picking up right where he left off last week against the Lunas. Looking at a three-point play here early in this one.
But hey, it's just beginning. Anything could happen.
That is absolutely true. And we've seen that the Sirens can have some serious grit getting themselves back into that game against the Carbos.
Seriously.
But no doubt at this point, the Nightwings coming out to a hot start, and the Sirens on their heels early in this one. Some open space, a long two, going from Mirko Roncic.
That was so close. That steal was so close.
And now an open feed. Oh my goodness! Put some sauce on that rack, Alan Woolridge.
Just a little bit more, he would have broken it.
You think the Nightwings are feeling themselves right now?
I definitely think they are.
And the Sirens rightfully call a timeout.
Yeah, they got to do something about it. If they want to catch up, they got to do something now.
It's now being the key term. I honestly don't think the Sirens were expecting for Drastrea to come out swinging like this.
Exactly. No, I don't think so. And I mean, I could understand, you know, they could be thinking, we're in our turf. We're in the cold right now. They have to accommodate. Last week, they had to accommodate to the heat. And now they're like, no, they got to accommodate to the cold. But vampires, they run cold. So they're used to it.
Yeah, and it's definitely the harsh conditions, I imagine, having a lot to do with this one. Maybe that was the mantra with the Nightwings coming into this game. Hey, we know we're going into their territory. We know we're going into their arena. It's going to be a harsh environment inside the stadium and out. And so we need to set the tempo early. And they have succeeded masterfully in doing that so far.
Exactly. I agree.
But either way, got ourselves quite an introduction here to Solstice Stadium up here in the frigid north of the Arctic.
Oh, I love the way the stadium looks. It looks like there's just snow in the corners.
We'll get an inbound here from Deshaun Collison to get the game back underway. They'll go to Mirko Roncic. Collison. Oh, what a well-swatted ball by Anthony Hesse. And we'll have another Sirens inbound. Ball sits with the Neil Gunn. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Matt off the wing. Collison, 3 seconds, goes to Ocala under pressure, takes the shot, no good. And this Nightwings defense is just smothering.
It's ridiculous. It is. They are not letting them put their foot on, like, plant their feet on the ground whatsoever.
Absolutely not. They are playing their defensive positions very tight. Now with Cedric Madd. Trying to get some off-ball motion here of the Sirens. They'll go to Ocala. Looks like we are seeing a little bit of a strategic flip in the script here. 5 seconds to shoot for Roncic in the paint. Gonna drive inside, and he is fouled. It'll be the first personal on Calvin Burns. Mirko Roncic will go to the line to try and get that donut off the scoreboard for the Sirens.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First shot up and good.
Oh. That donut is gone.
Donut is gone. And second one goes through as well. 12-2 Nightwings your score here with 6 minutes and change to go in the first quarter. And there was a lot of ways you could figure this game would start. I don't think this was one of them. And now they're going to feed Burns down inside. The Nightwings starting to use the speed now to their advantage.
Mm-hmm. Not just the speed, but they are so aware of whatever the Sirens are doing. Because they are matching their tempo so quickly and making sure that they are so close to that defense.
Mm-hmm. Now they're going to catch Calvin Burns on another foul here. They're going to bring Elvir Perrin onto the floor. And looking for a three-point play here is Marcel Ocala. Basically got a free run to the basket on that foul. And the three-point play is completed. Quarantine Bourgeois to bring it across half court now for the Nightwings. The feed down below to Elvir Perrin. Step back, long two, no good. Roncic rebounds.
That was so close, too.
Mm-hmm. Ocala down on the baseline. Get a probe, look for options. Ball going to be rotated here. Deshaun Collison, no good. In and out off the heel of the rim. With Willis Hoffman. Bounce pass. Bourgeois, open three.
Oh! That, God, look at that. Just beautiful.
All day and half the night to make that shot.
Mm-hmm. That was a gorgeous shot.
Mm-hmm. Cedric Madd now here, give off to Anil Guns. Guns probing inside, and they're going to catch Hoffman for the reach-in foul. That is the third team foul on the Nightwings already. Starting to look like the Nightwings are getting into a little bit of foul trouble here early on. And a good feed inside to Ocala, and right on cue, the fourth team foul just in this first quarter.
They gotta calm down a little bit.
Yeah, they gotta clean this up fast. First personal on Quarantine Bourgeois, the fourth team foul, and we are not even properly 6 minutes into this game. Won't get the second shot with Marcelo Cala. It is 17-6 Nightwings. Oh, and Woolridge intercept. Whoa, what a swat from Guns. What a good play from Bourgeois to keep it in possession.
Yup. They...
Waiting for the pick and roll.
That was
Bourgeois
nice.
pulls up from the top of the key.
Oh, that was wild.
That was
so wild.
That was a nutty exchange.
It really was.
Deshaun Collison going to try for a three, and he won't have it. And a feed inside behind the back, defended by Guns. And Guns showing off what he was really good at last game, defending underneath the post. And now Guns is going to get one off the glass for himself.
They have to do as much as they can to make sure that they just keep getting those points.
Maybe that is what they need to be doing here. Get it to the interior, get it to the big man, and let him do his work. That was something we saw last week here. 55 defensive rebounds for the Nightwings in the game against the Lunas last week. Anthony Hesse going to rush the three shot. Collison will take it back out. Now Cedric Mad rotates inside. Look at the cross step. Oh, good attempt at a play there. Mirko Roncic!
Oh!
That's a way to get back into this game.
That was a beautiful shot.
And now suddenly it's the Nightwings who find themselves on their heels.
They may be ahead, but they're seeing them catch up.
And honestly, kind of a credit, I think, not only to this Sirens team, but to Sirens head coach Ime Udoka. The adjustment that the Sirens made to this attack from the Nightwings was immediate. They didn't wait. They didn't test things out.
Oh, yeah.
From the moment they were able to make an adjustment, they did, and it's already starting to pay off. Phenomenal work.
I think what didn't help were all those fouls, too.
Yeah, getting into foul trouble early. Good way to make a team step off the throttle, and that's what the Nightwings maybe did. And the Sirens are jumping on the opportunity here. In just a few minutes, we have gone from what was looking to be a first quarter blowout, now with the Nightwings only ahead by 8.
That was a pretty quick catch up.
Mm-hmm.
They just needed that timeout.
Yeah, that is the beauty of having so many timeouts in the game of basketball. It gives you time to reset, get personnel on the floor. Speaking of which, we will get a personnel change here. AJ Cox, Farrell, Sampson, and Steele coming out for the Nightwings. And out on the floor now for the Sirens, we will have a full change. Moncia. Oh, actually, they'll just bring out Luis Moncia, it looks like. And Esteban Varela also on the floor here for the Sirens. And out there with Roncic, Guns, and Collison. Looks like the Sirens are making the adjustment to speed with a little bit of power. They've got all the big men out on the floor. It'll be with Esteban Varela.
They're so tall.
Luis Moncia. Bounce past the Guns at the top of the arc. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Mirko Roncic all day. Can't get the shot to land.
That was a close one, though.
It'll be played up quick to AJ Cox. We'll go down to Farrell on the wing.
Look how fast they are. It's
that 7-second offense in action, and it's what the Nightwings are so good at. Collison now with it here for the Sirens. He'll feed inside to Roncic. Roncic draws the double team, draws the foul as well. And with 1:52 to go in the first quarter, the Sirens are now in the bonus.
I saw someone touch ass.
And a little bit too much of that touching is exactly what's gotten the Nightwings in this foul trouble. They'll go to the first free throw for Roncic, and we'll get another personnel change. Fisher and Babcock coming out for the Nightwings. No changes so far here for the Sirens. Second free throw attempt from Morancic will fall. It'll take the long way to get there, but it will fall.
It was the anxiety. That's what it was. It just wanted a little bit of anxiety.
And you think maybe that's part of what's going on here? It's a great passing play. Opens one up for Eric Steele. But yeah, do you think that
I didn't
maybe
even see him go through? That was insane.
that was wild? Did you think maybe that's something that has to do with the Sirens' performance early in this first home game? Little bit of jitters to be playing in front of your home crowd for the first time. You want to put on a good performance. And maybe that's got something to do with how they're playing now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Varela, top of the arc, opens up. Luis Mancia!
Oh! He had his feet planted already. He
was,
knew.
Yeah,
Like,
he was
that ball
ready for that
is
shot the
mine.
second he got it. Just exactly how they drew it up. And Gunn's going to pick off a pass intended for Babcock. Long cross-court lob to Mirko Roncic. Esteban Varela saves it and puts it down in the layup.
I love those long passes. They bring me so much joy.
It's that up-tempo style of play. You see an open man, you lob it to him. And now the Resolute Beach faithful trying to get into this one. But Farrell quick to put some points on the board in response. They'll go to Guns here.
The Sirens are really getting close, and they are real. These two.
Mirko
are slowly
Roncic
getting
stops and pops. No good. Fisher will rebound.
I possibly jinxed that, but I didn't say it. I thought it, but I jinxed it.
That's enough for the commentator's curse. Shot clock turned off. Maybe final shot of the quarter here. No good. And an eventful start to this game. First quarter in the books.
They're definitely catching up. 100%.
25-17 Nightwings here in Resolute Beach after one.
The fact that they were at 0. The Sirens were at 0.
Mm-hmm.
And they started catching up so quickly.
And you can see, I think it was maybe 13 points put up in the rest of that first quarter by the Nightwings, 17 by the Sirens. They are finding something that works. Oh, Luis Mancia, a bit of a mental mistake there. Had an opportunity, and now Farrell's going to fire one. Quarantine Bourgeois will rebound, and he's fouled. I think
He looks very upset. The coach looks kind of like, oh no.
Yeah, Coach Kobe Hart. On the
He
other
gave
side.
that bombastic side eye.
Mm-hmm. First free throw will not fall. I think it's Javon Bass coming on in exchange for Ryder. It'll be Butler and Moore on the floor for the Sirens. Second free throw here for Bourgeois. This one will sink. Nightwings holding on to a 9-point advantage. It's here with Butler. Probing. Looking for options. Not a lot of off-ball movement, but how about Moore with a three-point try from the baseline? Barrere feeds down low for Bass, and Bass is fouled, will draw the foul, and that's a second personal on Esteban Varela. See another adjustment here on the floor. Evans and Posey heading out for the Sirens. A lot of rapid-fire personnel changes between these two teams to start this one out.
Oh, yeah.
Bass goes 2 for 2 on the free throw line.
They're learning each other's styles.
The Nightwings extend their cushion to 11. Bounce pass for Bennett, rounding out. Oh, what a rapid-fire passing combination has Javon Bass with an easy 2.
Oh.
And I think at this point, if you're the Sirens, your #1 priority is you have got to find a way to slow this game down.
Oh, 100%.
And a long 2 here. Bourgeois takes out the defensive rebound. Steal inside. Maybe a little tentative defense from the Sirens there, it looked like. And a pull up on a long 2, also no good.
Oh,
oh man,
that
a good
insane pass
deflection.
again.
And an exceptional positioning from the Nightwings to be in the right place, right time, and and a near shot make from Luis Mancia, but it won't go.
I am tempted to count how many times they do the little tap the tap block, and then it goes back to someone else, and then it goes back to someone else, and it's just passing through through different teams.
Yep. Luis Mancia takes the stop and pop, won't go. And now a feed inside for Bourgeois, and he will be fouled. The 3rd personal on Esteban Varela. It'll look here at the Sirens' upcoming schedule, and that is a rough gamut of games to go through. Against the 2-0. Noxamina Vieira next time by for the Resolute Beach Sirens. And for the Nightwings, a home and road doubleheader coming up this week. They'll be playing their first home game of the year up against the Hard Act Cupids in round 3 over on Twitch. And then the Nightwings will be right back in the on-demand slot here next Monday on the road against the Highmark Underground for their home opener.
Callie.
Ooh.
Oh,
and a hard foul there by Elvir Perrin. And Cedric Matt is going to make his way to the line.
Hurt. Yeah, that had to hurt.
Yeah, I heard that smack from up here in the booth.
Callie. You said it's the Vampires versus the Cupids?
It is.
Okay. Just know I might make some Twilight jokes.
They're right there for the taking, especially with the Nightwings being back on their home floor. First game in Malone Straught Arena for the Nightwings coming up into this next week. Little doubt in my mind that we'll have Nightwings team Oshi Snowy Tequila in attendance for that one, the first home game here for her team.
We'll see.
And honestly, a deeply impressive start to this season. Case in point.
Oh.
They are getting a lot of tips that are going their way.
They really are.
Marcelo Cala gonna try and drive the baseline. Kicks out for Anil. Guns for the long 2. All the luck seeming to go the Nightwings' way, and none of it here for the Sirens. And the Nightwings knocking
Those
on
last 2 points, that was like their first, was that their first points of the second?
It was their first points in a hot minute.
Quarter? Oh.
And now the Nightwings are knocking on the door of a 20-point lead.
That is harsh.
It's rough, and
it is. The Sirens have to do something if they want to be able to catch up, because there's still time. There's still plenty of time, but they have to get it together. They have to adjust. They have to do something, and they have to do it quick.
I think the adjustment needs to be made, and I'm sure the conversation is happening with Ime Udoka, that the Sirens, it looked like for most of this second quarter, they've been trying to beat the Nightwings at their own game. And that is simply a recipe for disaster. especially since
we'll
they've
see what
shown.
happens right after this timeout.
Yep, they've shown no intentions of slowing down the Nightwings, and probably Kobe Hart, their head coach, emphasizing the same point.
Thing is, that's how the Nightwings are. The Nightwings are all about being fast-paced.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you mentioned earlier, the Sirens are gonna have to find a way to slow them down.
They've got to slow them down. Got to get a lot of motion, a lot of off-ball movement. Bring this game down to a crawl.
And their defense, their defense needs to be solid.
Oh, what a good kick out here for Cedric. Mad for a Neil Guns, but nobody home.
Pass. That pass was a beautiful pass, though.
Absolutely gorgeous. Elvire Perrin now with it here. One-on-one here with Marcelo Cala. They'll offload to Javon Bass. Back to Bourgeois. 3 seconds to shoot. Quarantine Bourgeois. Contested. 3. No good. And that is a really good example of what the Sirens need to do. Force low percentage shots.
Mm-hmm.
And they executed beautifully, and an easy giveaway from Deshaun Collison. Now has Javon Bass moving up with some speed. Bourgeois rounds the corner. Nobody home. And it looked like a Neil Guns was last to touch it. It'll be Nightwings inbound. Hoffman, Perrin, and Hoffman and Woolridge coming back out. And it will be Woolridge to inbound for the Nightwings. Farrell, bounce pass out to Bourgeois. 8 seconds to shoot. Another screen here, going to feed inside for Woolridge. A good defensive work from Esteban Varela, and he just left that sitting there for Willis Hoffman to go get it. And Willis Hoffman fouled on that play. He'll go to the line for a pair. First free throw is good. Anthony Hesse going to come out onto the floor for Farrell.
39-19.
A 20-point gap.
That is insane.
That is absolutely maddening. I'm sure for the Sirens faithful. It'll be Marcelo Cala to bring it across half court for the Sirens. Gets the screen, looks to drive inside, rolls out, and again, the easy turnovers that are happening for the Sirens, just the mental mistakes. Ocala going to try and push inside, going to take a mid-range two, and finally the Sirens get some points on the board. A 15-4 Nightwings run.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be Guns taking this one away. Barella feeds cross court for Collison.
Beautiful passing.
Mm-hmm. Well done here. And again, here they are slowing the play down. Guns looks for the open space for the 3, too strong.
But
it's now with Woolridge. Hesse. Outside for Perrin. Going to take a 3 shot and it'll sink.
Oh. That's
40.
another thing that they do a lot. Those quick 3-pointers, those quick shots, and that's what they have to watch out for. That's what the Sirens have to watch out for.
Got to stay disciplined on defense. Got to stick to your man. Cedric, mad, looking for a 3-pointer, and nowhere to go. And if there's anybody, and I hate to name names, but if there's anybody from the Sirens team that really seems to be struggling, it's Esteban Varela. It genuinely feels like of everybody on the floor right now, he has kind of been asleep at the wheel defensively. And now Collison again gets his pocket picked. I think it's safe to say this Sirens team is rattled. Now, Willis Hoffman looks for an open 3. Good rebound from Varela. He'll feed up ahead for Guns. Guns one-on-one with Bourgeois. Tries to get the play off the glass. Not enough power on the shot. And now Bourgeois gets the quick feed. Nothing going. Deshaun Collison will rebound out.
I will say I've noticed that Collison has been having such an issue with that ball.
Ball control has absolutely been a struggle for a lot of the Sirens players so far this game. The quick pull-up now from Bourgeois. No good. Guns will bring it back out.
He always seems like he's about to lose the ball.
Oh, and there was some good handles there from Deshaun Collison. Trying to get him and his team back into this. And the Nightwings will take a timeout. 2 minutes 13 to go here in the first half. 45-23 Nightwings your score, and it doesn't feel that close.
No, it really doesn't. This has been insane.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. They still have 2 more quarters to go.
They do have still a whole half of basketball left to go, but definitely a sea change needed at Resolute Beach because they are struggling.
We'll see. We'll see how this timeout goes. How things might play out.
What do you think the message is for from Ime Udoka over there for his team?
I don't know, because they're playing so well. So it's... I wouldn't know exactly what he might be saying. Maybe to... I don't know. You know what? I'm not sure.
And this is the moment that tests both teams and players. You're down by a mountain. And what do you do to try and climb it? Well, there's a good start there. A good swat. Farrell able to bring it back in, but a good defensive play from Mirko Roncic. And now oh my goodness, Alan Woolridge! And something else I'm noticing here with the Nightwings is that they seem to be catching the Sirens in a lot of places where defensive positioning, they're finding holes in the defensive positioning, and they're just taking them apart. Like as soon as one guy draws a double team, there's a feed and somebody's on a streak to the basket like Woolridge was on that last play.
You know, the Oshi for the Nightwings is known to play a lot of rogues, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, definitely a lot of pockets getting picked tonight for certain. And now Mirko Roncic's going to try and muscle this ball inside. Good rebound, and it'll count, and the foul. And Neil Guns goes to the line. And now
These
Farrell.
are the shots that help them.
Mm-hmm.
One shot.
Neil Gunn's going to try and complete a three-point play.
He has a really good mustache.
He does.
Goatee? That's not a goatee.
Would you qualify that as a goatee?
Is it a goatee?
I feel like it's a
I
goatee.
think so. Is it goatee? Okay. I trust you. I don't have that kind of facial hair. I'll trust
call it a goatee. Oh, and they're going to catch Javon Bass on an off-ball foul. Get it for the move and pick. There'll be an inbound here for Guns. He'll go right to Cedric Madd. Under a minute to go here in the first half. 47-26 Nightwings, your current score. Deshaun Collison going to try and take it to the rack, and he is fouled.
I swear it looked like his head almost hit the rim of that basket.
No doubt. Deshaun Collison has got some hops.
Ooh.
Take a break. Take a break.
And he's going to take a pair of shots here. Sirens back in the bonus. And this is where, in multiple parts of this game, where the Sirens have had success. Force the ball into the interior, make the Nightwings make mistakes, force them to commit fouls.
That's how they got so far at the beginning.
That was how they managed to pull it into that 19-11 at that second timeout. was by forcing the ball into the interior and make them outrun themselves, make them make mistakes. Oh, and there'll be a shooting foul called on Anil Guns, and now the Nightwings as well are in the bonus. This has just been a messy game all the way around.
It really has been.
I think this is the
I would
first
say on both sides, but definitely messier on the Nightwing side. The Sirens have been getting all those fouls. It's
This has been, I think this is the first time in the history of this league that we have had both teams in the bonus, especially before the end of the first half. Second free throw here for Eric Steele. 43.5 seconds on the clock. Sean Collison taking his time bringing it across half court. Cedric Madd, a feed inside for Mirko Roncic, draws the double kick out. Anil Guns, no good. Roncic with the putback.
Oh, nice play. That was a nice play.
It was a phenomenal play. Good.
He was ready. He was right there and ready to catch if it missed.
It was the perfect setup for that. The pass, the shot, the rebound, executed to perfection. And now Anthony Hesse trying to come in with some speed. And he will draw the foul. Anil Guns, that's his second personal. I don't know if I agree with that call, Elaine. I'm going to be so for real.
No. But I feel like they want to get those extra shots before the time runs out. Three seconds on the clock.
3.4 shot clock turned off.
That's extra points for them.
We'll get a personnel change for this last 3.4. Esteban Varela going to come on for Anil Guns. A second free throw shot coming up here for Anthony Hesse. And it will be good. Sirens going to have to take a quick shot. Half-court heave. Whoa. Half-court heave from Marcelo Cala.
A ballsy move. That was a ballsy move.
I mean, when in doubt.
He had all the cojones.
Yep. And another half-court shot attempt here. After the end of that one, 50-29 Nightwings, your score here, the Sirens home opener. And the Nightwings have been a nightmare for this Resolute Beach team. Oh. So very close. We'll send you back up to the booth here to talk halftime, and I really think that, you know,
I think she's very upset.
I think she's extremely upset. And honestly, I think there's a lot of upset to go around for the end of that for the end of that first half.
Look at that score. 50-29.
Yep, that is a rather immense hole.
That they could catch up. They could. But it is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Especially with how both teams have been playing.
Yeah.
Insane.
Sirens shooting 26% from the field so far this game. Nightwings shooting 49%. And I think kind of the biggest thing to take away as we get set to get you back in for the second half is really foul trouble.
Oh, yeah. On both sides.
Both sides not being able to maintain the discipline.
Nope. But especially the Nightwings. The amount of fouls the Nightwings have gotten.
The Sirens,
and that has that's been what's helping the Sirens. Those fouls.
Yep, the Sirens were in the bonus on 2 separate occasions just in the first half. And I think that's the big message that head coach Kobe Hart is giving. And how's that for an introduction to the second half? Mirko Roncic curling, wheeling, getting the do.
that's when you see siren moves. Moving around like a fish.
Yeah, that was exactly what that was. Absolutely curving through the defense. There was Mirko Roncic with the speed and agility we don't see very often out of him. Loose ball foul. It's gonna be no foul. Excuse me. Loose ball. And Neil Gunn's gonna come up with it. He'll lob one ahead for Collison, and it is swatted aside by Quarantine Bourgeois.
Look at that slap. It's like, no.
Obviously, Bourgeois last to touch that. It will be Sirens' ball. And we'll get the inbound here from Collison. Offload. Oh, Kala, no! Maybe a little too eager to take that shot. Now Bourgeois going to bring this one inside, and he gets some serious rim luck. Putting that ball in. Watch how this ball went in. Very physics smoothly on the side of the Nightwings so far. Now inside, Collison! The contested shot, and he gets the ball.
Not even that block was gonna stop him.
Very well played. Bourgeois now with it for the Nightwings, gets the quick screen, feeds Burns on the inside, and that pick and roll has been absolutely lethal.
And they're gonna have to watch out. Burns is definitely one of the Nightwings' stronger players.
Yeah,
so the Sirens, they're gonna have to watch out.
Looks like we're going to get a little bit of off-ball movement here. Roncic rolling outside, feeds in the open space for Guns for the long two that it won't land. Willis Hoffman now with it for the Nightwings, feeds cross court, Burns open three. Oh, that took the long route to go in.
I need to see that. I need to see that again. I need to see how that ball just went. Look at that.
I'm almost at the point that I'm gonna need to call some people, see if we got some black magic going on here. Because there's definitely been some voodoo going both directions in this game. And for completely different reasons. A long two-shot for Guns. No good. Well played by Collison to get Roncic the rebound. Collison with a second. Roncic, three goes!
Third time's the charm.
The effort play from Deshaun Collison.
He stood there. That man never moved.
A good swat from Mirko Roncic gets the turnover. Mad to Roncic on the baseline. He is fouled. Oh, and a third personal on Calvin Burns. Remember, this is the VTBA. The foul out limit is 5. So there's now a handful of Nightwings players that are in some serious foul trouble.
Yeah. Definitely.
Mirko Roncic.
Especially from that first half. That first half is what got them all in trouble.
Yeah, and this might be a theme.
Clearly Burns got in trouble. They're like, nope, you're coming back.
Yep. And yeah, they're having to cycle players just to kind of keep them out of foul trouble. This is Woolridge, and they're going to call the foul on Guns. Third personal for Neil Gunn so far this game.
And do you hear those boos?
Mm-hmm.
The audience, the fans, they are not happy.
Sirens fans not happy for a multitude of reasons for this one.
Oh.
And we'll see Esteban Varela step out onto the floor here for Neil Guns.
I love those little clappers. I miss them.
The Thundersticks are lovely.
Yeah. I miss having Thundersticks. Damn, I need a foam finger.
We've seen a couple of them out there in the out there in Solstice Stadium tonight.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, what a good bounce pass for Mirko Roncic. The feed, the shot, the swish. Oh, what a good defensive play there. That was a well-executed defensive play from the Sirens. The patience to wait out the pick and roll. They knew it was coming. And then you see Collison crash down along with Varela to just shut Quarantine Bourgeois down. Great defensive play. It'll be Anthony Hesse to inbound here for the Wings. It'll go to Hoffman for a long two. And Willis Hoffman has been a machine tonight.
He has, definitely.
Marcelo Calla. Offload. Collison three. No. And now here comes Anthony Hesse. Kicks out. Bourgeois three.
Ooh. The way that it was made to look like he was going to get close to throw, and he passed it.
The drive and the kick.
He knew the Sirens were on his tail.
And that is the thing that... Oh, count it. And the foul. And Esteban Varela now on his fourth personal.
Oh. Varela does not look happy.
No, he's not. He knows one more foul and he is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Woolridge.
This really is messy.
This has been an absolute,
it's a train wreck.
We're gonna have to go back into the box score at the end of this game and see just how many shots were taken from the free throw line this game. Good cross up. Ocala now off to Roncic. Gets the screen from Collison. Pulls up on the three. No. Now it'll sit with Willis Hoffman. He'll feed Woolridge. He'll get the return ball. And Willis Hoffman just going to pull the trigger. Bourgeois rebounds and in. And the Sirens again call a timeout. That's 19 points for Quarantine Bourgeois, shooting 54% tonight.
The Sirens are going to have to make some changes in their team.
Yeah, absolutely. There is...
Because there's some danger. Some of those players are in the danger zone.
Quite a few, in fact, and that's a universal so far this game.
Oh, yeah. I've noticed, something I have noticed is that the Nightwings have been treading a little bit more carefully.
Yeah,
They know how bad their fouls are, and they are treading carefully.
Yeah, the Nightwings not risking nearly as many shots in the interior, because that's where they've been getting into trouble. Good note. Yeah. And honestly, when you've got a guy shooting from three like Willis Hoffman has been tonight, that's not too terribly much of a risk.
Oh, definitely not.
5 minutes, 15 to go here in quarter number 3. The Drastrea Nightwings have been in the driver's seat of this game since the beginning, and they currently lead the Sirens 68-40. Nope, changes in personnel on the floor. Mirko Roncic to inbound. We'll go to Cedric Mad. Defended here by Hoffman. Bounce pass for Esteban Varela. He'll offload to Ocala. Roncic gonna try and drive this one inside, and he just gets that ball taken away from him in a hurry. Bourgeois kick out. Perrin long two, no good. Roncic gonna compose himself, coming across half court. Gets the screen. Fade away. Three!
Ooh. They heard the fans in the stands, and the Sirens took the shot. I heard those fans saying, shit!
Yep, and Mirko Roncic up to the task with a beautiful fadeaway three. And now the Sirens back in possession. This is Cedric Mad. Pulls the double team. Oh, tries to throw it back out. Bourgeois, right place, right time. I'm going to be real. I don't think he did that on purpose. And the Sirens going to call a timeout on the turnover. Likely going to get a change in personnel here on this timeout. I hate counting a lot of a game to luck. But Lady Fortune has been on the side of the Nightwings on quite a few occasions in this one.
Oh yeah. Definitely. I agree. But honestly, it's my anxiety is so high, and it's not even anxiety. It's the adrenaline. The adrenaline is so high right now because
yeah, you could cut the desperation in this building with a knife.
100%. It's insane. We have one team that's trying. The Sirens are just trying to catch up, because that's the whole point. The whole point right now is to play catch up. And the Nightwings it's one team playing catch up and the other one's playing keep away.
And we will get some personnel changes. Luis Moncia coming in at point guard for the Sirens. I think I saw Farrell coming in for the Nightwings. And Deshaun Collison just going to pull the trigger. And again, we're seeing the switch to that up-tempo ball. And another foul, this one on Deshaun Collison. His second personal of the night. And Quarantine Bourgeois will go to the free throw line.
Take a break.
And I think we're going to have a conversation with these refs. They have been playing this game extremely tight.
Definitely.
First shot up and good here for Bourgeois.
69. I just wanted to end one play, one game to end at 69. Is that so much to ask?
Have not been so fortunate thus far, but this is a long season. Who knows what'll happen? Moncia, Roncic!
Oh, that was spicy.
He has been hitting from three with some consistency tonight. And Quarantine Bourgeois just blowing past Deshaun Collison.
I love hearing the fans in the background.
Oh, it's very good. Now see, screen here to open up. And another fade away from Mirko Roncic. This one will not fall.
That was definitely a desperate move. They didn't have much time for a shot.
Maybe now with Perrin. Gets the screen. Tries to dive inside. Kicks back out for Alan Woolridge. No good on the shot. Moncia will rebound.
They've definitely learned
an easy lay-in for Esteban Varela.
Like the Sirens have definitely learned that they need to have a strong defense against the Nightwings.
Yep, they have got to stay man-to-man. Commit to your assignment. Holy, what a swat! That might be the angriest swat I have seen all year. Mirko Roncic nearly clears the court.
I understand why he's so upset and mad, but holy shit.
Yeah, that one had some anger on it.
Just some?
And it's going to force a serious reset from the Nightwings. Only 7 seconds to shoot. Javon Bass for three. No. Steal. Rebound. Gets it.
That's what they've been good at. Having that one man right there near, just ready to get that point.
Oh, and a nice long two here from Bennett. And I wasn't going to say anything, but since you've observed it, I'm going to just point it out myself. 4 Sirens players in the paint and nobody on steal. And that's, again, I think it's testament to kind of the sloppiness of this game. It's been sloppy positioning. It's been sloppy fouls. This game has just been a hot mess.
It really has.
Bennett looking for some space. Oh, crowd wanted him to take a shot, and he's only got 3 to make a long one now, and he won't get it. Good cross-court feed. Well played by Moncia. Javon Bass tries to pull it up. Still a loose ball. Is that ball covered in butter? I have to ask the question.
I think so. I feel like it is. Because how many times has that ball just slipped out of their fingers?
Either that or somebody coated the Sirens' hands in Vaseline. I'm so concerned.
It's probably all the sweat.
Probably, yeah.
But not even that, because they should.
Oh, with a pump fake here. Varela
Ooh.
goes to the post and puts that one in. Good effort play from Esteban Varela.
He shot it to the side. Whoop, nope.
Yeah.
I'm not shooting that way.
He almost had to go back and get that one. That pass was behind him. And then you see Varela just lower the shoulder into steal, give himself some space.
Yup.
And get that easy lay-in off the glass.
I need a picture of Varela's face, a close-up picture of Varela's face seeing the ball going to him. What?
Where did you think I was? And here comes Farrell with an open 3. And there we see it again. They're getting the Sirens defense tangled up in each other. And then just going to the open man. We'll see what happens here. Shot clock is turned off. Everybody's sitting back. Bennett, 3, no. And we enter the final frame of what has been a Friday the 13th game here. But horror.
Man, Callie, you should post this on Friday the 13th, not tomorrow.
But the horrors do seem to favor the Nightwings. They lead 77-52. Fourth quarter action coming up. Don't go anywhere. And the face from Mirko Rancic, it really says it all, I think.
I'm just in awe right now, okay? I am in awe. I am in awe. I'm staring at this what is this? What am I watching?
This has been the goofiest friggin' game of the year. Granted, we're only at the close of round 2. But this has been just absolutely what in the world? Is it because we're so close to the North Pole? Is it the magnetism that's just messing with things right now? Because that's kind of what it feels like. Oh, and another emphatic swat, this time from Esteban Varela.
You know what? Well, I'm gonna look something up while you're watching this. I'm hold on.
See here with Moncia.
Where are the Sirens? The Sirens are in the Arctic, was it?
Yeah. Basically think around Resolute in Canada, and a 3-point play potential for Bourgeois, who is already at 25 points on the night. 9 rebounds as well. He is knocking on the door of a double-double.
One shot.
We'll see if he can complete the 3-point play. And he will. Quarantine Bourgeois, honestly, he has been an early, I dare to say this, but he seems to have been an early league MVP candidate, because he has been just so rock steady. in both of the Nightwings games so far.
Okay, I apologize. I had to look something up. I'm like, this is some voodoo witch stuff going on here. Yes, there are. I was checking if there were ley lines. I'm like, yeah, definitely ley lines.
And they are working overtime, I think, in this game.
Mm-hmm. And not to the Sirens' favor.
Not at all. They will get the turnover, though, on the 3-second violation. Moncia with it here for the Sirens. Going to try and cross up, roll inside, gets a feed to the post for Esteban Varela, kicks out. Going to rotate. Bennett, 3, no. And that is the 5th personal on Esteban Varela. He is gone. And I feel like that's kind of symptomatic of Esteban Varela. He has had a rough night tonight.
They all have.
They all have.
I feel like, I honestly feel like it's the reason why the Nightwings took Burns out.
Yeah, we actually, that's a really good note. We have not seen him back in this game since.
Nope. Because they know he's one away from just not being able to be in the game anymore.
Mm-hmm. Now Moncia going to try and come at Perrin with some speed. They'll offload.
If he comes back, I feel like it would be at the end of the game.
Yeah, probably in the final 2 minutes. And here's a 3-point shot from Bennett. Nice feed and a good finish from Harry Bennett. Under 8 minutes to go here in this one. 80-55. Nightwings over the Resolute Beach Sirens in a voodoo that you do kind of night to night here in VTBA On Demand. They'll offload. Farrell, 3, no. Guns rebounds. And now Moore with an open 3, too strong.
I love how the Sirens just breeze through the defenses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when they're able to breeze through those defenses, it honestly, it looks like you're seeing, like, little fishies swim.
They are, during Season 0, they led the league in fast break points per game. And we're seeing a little bit of that here. Nightwings will call a timeout. 80-57 Drastrea, your score as we come under 7 minutes to go in this game.
I definitely feel like at this time it's when both coaches are saying, you guys need to calm down.
Yeah, no, this isn't, you're not playing ball on the yard, y'all. Clean it up.
No. Mm-hmm. It's gnarly.
It's bad. It has been a messy occasion. Talk to you folks a little bit about what's coming up here. We usually run 5 games a week here in the VTBA. 4 of those games happen on Twitch every Saturday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. East Coast. Catch me and Elaine on the call there for that one. And then our on-demand game is over here on YouTube every Monday, same time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. East Coast, when you need a nice start to your week, or in this case, knowing somebody is having a lot worse week than you are.
That's an understatement.
Oh, it looks like I might have to see to double check. I only caught a bit of it. There he is. Under 7 minutes, Calvin Burns back out on the floor for the Nightwings.
Told you. Well, no, we said 2 minutes.
Although this was a little bit earlier than I expected to see him, but he seems to have picked right back up. I was expecting, if anything, that we're going to bring it back into maybe the final 3. This is way ahead of schedule.
3 minutes, but he's in big trouble. He has 1 foul on him to go, and he's benched.
Now Collison from the corner, just off target. And as we've been saying, that has been the theme of this game, has been serious foul trouble going both directions. And an inauspicious title As we have another foul here, this one from Harry Bennett, and Calvin Burns is going to go to the line. Esteban Varela of the Resolute Beach Sirens getting a rather inauspicious title. He is now only the second player in VTBA history to foul out of a game.
That's insane. And so quickly, too.
Mm-hmm. The previous...
we have 2 rounds.
The only other foul out so far this season was during the last week's on-demand game. Funny enough, Brian Stewart Jr. of the Aquaros Garden Stags fouling out in his game against the Vieira. And now Esteban Varela fouling out here against the Nightwings. And Neil Guns, I think they're just throwing whatever they can get their hands on at this point. I think these are...
They're just it feels like they're just throwing to throw at some points.
Oh, and a good swat from Mirko Roncic. This honestly is kind of feeling
heard
like...
that swat.
That was palm to ball. And now Marcelo Cala, looking for the 3, won't get it. It feels like both teams have kind of hit a point of like, okay, we're just ready to pack this up and go home because this has been a mess.
Definitely. They're tired. And it's not even tired like, no, it's tired of the mess.
Yeah. They're
like, I am sick of this mess.
Any intensity from this game has, I think, just been from both teams wanting to warm up the bus and go home.
Like, hey, we're on the last quarter.
We're absolutely mailing it in at this point. Like, because this has been just a voodoo game. Oh, and a good play from Quarantine Bourgeois. And again, he has just been so consistent.
He has been the MVP of this game, I swear to God.
No question about that. And honestly, he was the MVP of the game against the Lunas last week. He has just been the beating heart and the rock-steady core of this Nightwings team. And here's a feed inside for Ocala. Count it! And the foul. Third personal on Elvir Perrin. Marcelo Ocala going to go to the line. Big-time personnel changes on the floor. Four and a half minutes to go in this game, which has been absolutely nothing like we expected in just about every way, shape, or form.
Oh. This is the last thing either one of us actually thought would happen.
No, we were not expecting, one, for the Nightwings to have such a demonstrative lead, and two, for this game to be a, hot trash trailer park, whiskey in a paper bag level game. That was a little aggressive. I apologize.
Don't apologize for stating facts.
To use a wrestling phrase from Jim Ross, this game has been bowling shoe ugly. And now AJ Cox going to take a long 2, and he's going to get the Nightwings to 90. 3.5 minutes to go in this one, and out by 30 points here are the Nightwings.
I don't know who that is in the background, but they are upset.
It looks like,
they are
honestly, take a look at the crowd. Most of the Sirens fans have had about enough of this, too. They have packed up and gone home, and I can't necessarily say I blame them, even if it isn't really the team's fault.
Yep. I'll be honest, these were 2 teams that I was so excited to see play, and
These were 2, very high-quality teams. Just with the speed of the Drastrea Nightwings and the grit from the Resolute Beach Sirens that we saw last week. And this game has been neither of those things. It has not been fast or gritty. It's just been a mess.
At this point, they're just it feels like they're just waiting out the timer.
Yeah. Ocala now on the side, going to take the screen from Deshaun Collison. Will feed Collison inside, and he's going to get an easy points off the post. Under 2 minutes to go here. 90-62 Nightwings, your score. Pending another absolute disaster, the Nightwings will go to 2-0. They will join the Soda Springs Carbonators and the Noxamina Vieira with that 2-0 record. Resolute Beach Sirens having
with a minute and like 20 seconds left, there's
no, not with the
No.
way this game is gone. Not with the way this game is gone.
That there's no fucking way.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Ronchit's going to take a fadeaway two for the free throw line. Good rebound from Anil Guns. That one won't go either.
Look at him. He's just like la 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 la.
The Resolute Beach Sirens. Oh, jacked that one right back into AJ Cox's face. Oh, and that might have just beamed somebody in the second row.
That was a very aggressive. A very angry and aggressive throw.
Oh, that was a absolute bullet pass that some poor sod in the second row just caught right in the coconut. And I think that describes this game kind of in a nutshell. There it is again! Another swat back into the face.
Oh my god, it's me!
I was going to say, I'm amazed that didn't hit us over here at the commentary booth.
He wouldn't have hit you, it would have hit me.
Ocala looks for the three, won't get it. And this game is over. The Drastrea Nightwings go to 2-0 in very, very unpleasant fashion. And the Resolute Beach Sirens fall to 0-2.
That must hurt so much.
Oh my, this has got to be absolutely gutting for the Sirens and for the Nightwings. I don't think you're coming away from this win with any sort of pride. I don't think you're coming away from this saying, oh yeah, we earned that win. Any other night, honestly, any other night against this same team, making mistakes like that. Okay, so before I do anything else, I have to go check this in the team comparison. We gotta
check
see.
Whatever you want. Please.
20,
check anything and
22 combined fouls. 22. 12 team fouls for the Sirens. 10 team fouls for the Nightwings. And a combined 36 free throws.
I am just in awe right now.
That means just doing rat math here real quick. Real quick rat math. Obviously it's going to be different for like 3-point plays and that sort of thing, but generally everything evening out. That means we had a combined total of around 15 personal fouls combined. And 22 team fouls.
I want to hope. That if this team ever plays each other again, that it is not the dumpster fire that we saw today.
Oh, this was bad. Mirko Rončić ends tonight with a pretty good point tally, 23 points. 9 rebounds, shot 7 for 17 from the field, 5 for 9 from 3. Pretty good night for Rončić all around, even if the rest of the game was kind of a disaster.
I love that we called that Burns was going to come back.
Yep, we sure did. Let's see. Quarantine Bourgeois does get his double-double, as does Alan Woolridge. And again, Quarantine Bourgeois has been the standout player for the Nightwings for me so far this season.
He's been fantastic.
Shoots 10 for 18 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3. I'm telling you, this guy is going to be a player we're going to be watching out for. I think we have an early all-star candidate for the Celestial Conference this year.
I agree. He was definitely Nightwings MVP.
Yeah, no question in my mind either.
And last game that he played also. He's been like, this guy is insane.
Sorry, I'm just doing some more math here.
Go ahead.
So that's 11 personal fouls for the Nightwings. And 13 personal fouls for the Sirens.
Oh, that hit him straight in the face. Oh my god, it's me. For those of you who don't know, hi, I love basketball hates me. Actually, sports hate me in general.
Any sport that involves a ball.
Yeah, it doesn't like me.
Let me put it this way. There's a reason that we don't do these games from courtside. We do them from a booth.
Yeah, it hit me straight in the face.
Oof. But that was a a game of all time, I think, truly.
Kelly, what did we watch?
What did we
Kelly,
watch?
what did we watch?
Art. Art is what we watched. I don't know whose art.
It's, you know what? Art is subjective, I guess. It's messy.
This was, you know what this was? This was the art equivalent of like that guy that duct taped a banana to a
Oh.
Why am I blanking on the term?
Yeah.
Not a, oh God.
You, like,
on a canvas.
On a
like he just duct taped
like
a banana to canvas.
On a canvas.
That was what we just saw. But yeah, the Drastrea Nightwings coming out in that one, 90-62. The final here from Resolute Beach. The Sirens falling to 0-2. The Nightwings going to 2-0. Yeah, but we got some fun games coming up for you next week. So remember, all 4 of our 5 games of the VTBA, we're going to be over here on my channel on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/CaliCodiac. Be sure to catch me and Elaine on the call for those games. We got some really good ones coming up here. We got Vinyl's Cupids, literally to start us out for round 3. That's going to be good.
That's going to be spicy.
That one's a spicy one, and I think this is going to be, and I think the Nightwings, they have got to clean it up because they got a big test. Because they're going to be on home court, but they're going to be on home court against the Avoria Prism, who were an absolute fireworks show in their debut this week.
We'll see how it goes. We'll definitely. Hopefully they do clean their act before next week. And it doesn't turn into the dumpster fire that it was today.
And honestly, the Sirens are going to have a quick turnaround as well. They'll be right back here at home, playing up against the 2-0 Noxamina Vieira. So if they're going to clean up their game, they have got to clean it up in a hurry.
Crazy.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. And maybe a little bit of a redemption time coming up here on Twitch on Saturday. The Faustia Crocs going to be on home turf against the Hardak Cupids. The Cupids playing a doubleheader next week. Looking for the Crocs to have a bounce back. Looking for them to have a good bounce back in this next game. And then, of course, our on-demand game here on YouTube next Monday. The Highmark Underground in their home opener going up against the Drastrea Nightwings. I am excited for that game.
We'll see how it goes.
It's the battle of the forces of darkness on the all-black court at the Alencom Dome. I am so very excited.
who's more emo than the other.
Who is more emo? Who is more edgy? Who owns this aisle of Hot Topic? We're going to try and find an answer next week. But that concludes everything for us here. If you want to go follow either of us, go follow Elaine over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Elaine Breyer. I will have her stuff down there in the description. If you want to follow me for all the VTBA action as well as all the other crap I get up to, twitch.tv/CaliKodiak. I will also be posting the links for our 2 Team Oshis, Snowy Tequila for the Drastrea Nightwings, and Isolde the Mermaid for the Resolute Beach Sirens. Elaine, any closing thoughts here to round out round 2?
There's one thing I have to say, Callie,
yes.
And it's because, the Nightwings won, and I had to be biased the entire game. Okay, guys,
right.
That's my wife. Guys, that's my wife. That's my bestie right there.
For all of us here.
I love that people would. I say that people will actually think, "Oh my God, they're married." No, we're besties, but we call each other wives.
I feel like that's just
That's
kind of
my wife.
That's just a thing you do. Like, I feel like that's just a thing people do.
Yeah. Exactly.
But for all of us here at the Kodiak V Sports Network, thank you so much for your time. We will catch you back here on YouTube next Monday for our on-demand game for round 3, but be sure to come join us over on Twitch for the rest of the VTBA action. For all of us here, this is Kodiak saying this has been a presentation of the Vtuber Basketball Association. This is Hype Amplified. Take care, get home safe, and we will see you next time.
Unless